Good morning, retail traders. I'm Washboard Jim with a Sneaky Snake trading strategy, and I'm going to talk about a chart pattern that I called out on Friday, and let's get right to it. Again, I'm Washboard Jim with a Sneaky Snake trading strategy where I talk about chart patterns, moving averages, and being in the now. So these are the chart patterns that I watch on a daily basis, continuation patterns and patterns that are ready to squeeze. And today we're going to talk about the falling wedge. That's this pattern right here. You notice the 1, 2, 3, the 1, 2, 3. This is a trading strategy that I talk about a lot. Many times, once we break out of that falling wedge, it'll come back and retest that old resistance and then go ahead and take off. But we have different ones that I talk about on a daily basis. They're the inverse head and shoulders, the head and shoulders, the falling wedge, the rising wedge, the bullish flag, the bearish flag, symmetrical bull, symmetrical bear, ascending triangle, descending, double bottom, and double top. Then we got the triple top and the triple bottom. So this is the SPX. And I don't know if you can see this pattern in here, but I'm going to go ahead and show it to you right now. This is on the 5-minute. You also can put it up on the 1-minute and still notice the same pattern. And we're going to flag this up on the 1-minute. And then we're going to use the 5-minute also. So we've got, you can see that here we had a little pullback and a bounce off the 200. Like I said, I talk about moving averages. Called this trade out off the 200. Then we came up and did a double triple top, 1, 2, 3, and started to pull back into what I would call a snake. Well, this snake produced a falling wedge, and I'm going to draw that out for you right now. Take the top of that body of that candle, connect it to this here next body, and just run it on down. Then you connect this body to this body to this body. And that's called a fallen wedge. Now, if I go to the 5-minute, there's another reason why that was support, and that's called the triple bottom. If you've use the body of that candle right there, connect it to the body of this next candle and just run it straight across. So you have her coming down to a triple bottom down here off this here flag. And you know you're getting close to a support. So that's another reason why you'd want to take this trade. So we'll go back to the 1-minute 5-day. You can see almost the same kind of pattern forming right here. Just run that right straight across to the 1-minute, and it even gets a little bit closer to the bottom of that flag right there. So as we go look at the 1-minute here on the daily on the intraday time frame, we have a 1, 2, 3, and it kind of went down below it. Well, this created what's called an inverse head and shoulders. So both of them are bullish patterns. We have an inverse with the head come down, and then for the 4th time it comes up and breaks out. So we have the 1, 2, 3. It pulls back, creates a 4, and this is the tight spot of the squeeze. Between 3 and 4 times they touch, that's when you're most expected to break out and go ahead and have the run that it had for the rest of the day. So we had a 1, 2, then it came down the 3rd time, created a little head, then it came down again and created what's called inverse head and shoulders inside a fallen wedge. And that's your big head right there, and then you have the right shoulder right there. And I'm looking just at the bodies. But as you look at the bodies, you can see the wicks, they're touching it also. So it's created a pretty good resistance level. Here's a wick touching this right here. Then on the fourth time or third time of the bodies, it breaks out. So you have 4 bodies down here and 3 bodies up here. Breaks out, pulls back, hits the 21, and then you have 3 black crows right off the 21 right here. And then it runs up a little bit, creates a triple top, comes back down, hits the 200, and that's where I took the second trade at 330. So I got in it, held on to it for quite a bit of while. I mean, I held on this for a long time, and it came back to my entry right here at 330, and then it ran up to about 20, I think it was $20 by the end of the day. Now this exit idea was also indicated right in here. As you just go ahead and you run across, straight across your price line, and you know you're at a resistance level right there, because you hit it once here, 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 and then for the last time you hit it here, and it knifed all the way back down to the 200. So this is called a falling wedge, and then you had the 1, 2, 3 count breakout. You also had a triple bottom on the intraday or on the 5-day, where you had the triple bottom. So there was a lot of indicators in here to take this trade, and we opened up right at the 200 SMA. It opened, and you can see we pulled back, bounced off the 50, and then it run up, found some resistance level, came back down. There's a double top right there off that wick on the 5-minute. Hit right there, 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 and then it finally gave up there with a tweezer top and run back down and started creating the falling wedge. So this is the sneaky snake trading strategy, where I talk about chart patterns, moving averages, and being in the now. And I wish everybody a great trading day. Now I'm live on YouTube, and I call these trades out step by step, and I tell you what to expect, what I'm looking at, and what we're trying to form. A lot of flags are formed every day in different time frames, and you just want to keep using multiple time frames, and you'll come up, and if you get a lot of confirmations on these different time frames, it's a better chance that the stock's going to bounce up. And I'm bullish in the market. They keep saying bubble, 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 bubble. I think we're going to be in a bull market until Trump's out of office. But because he's a business president, and I'm all for, playing. I've always been a bull. I've always been a bull in this market. There's always a trade to make every single day, and I like to catch knives. That's how I've developed my sneaky snake trading strategy, is through knife catching, moving averages, and being in the now. So everybody have a great day. Washboard Jim signing out. Let's have a good week. Plus, I wanted to let you know last week was a very important week for earnings, and I think earnings were excellent, and that's going to keep us in a bullish market too. Now, I don't cry much about the constant bitter about tariffs and inflation, because we just went through a period of 4 years where I had the highest inflation in my whole trading career, and I didn't hear the fat cats complain too much about that. So I'm not really worried about it. I haven't seen any inflation. Just the meat prices around here are kind of high, but everything else in grocery department has gone down. Even there's cars on sale now, and I'm not too concerned about the tariffs and inflation at all. So have a great day. Washboard Jim.